Welcome, family, to another quote breakdown. This is your boy, Anthony Minaya. I want to welcome everybody to the show. Always, thank you so much for tuning in. I know people are loving the show. I see the numbers growing. People are loving it. People are listening. People are commenting. People love this shit. So I want to say thank you. Still, the YouTube numbers still got to get up. So YouTube, you got to show me some love. Um, Today, we are going to go over a quote that is going to help you learn how to think. People like to tell you how to think. People like to tell you what to think, but nobody tells you how to observe or how to look at the information, right? So today's quote is: view what I say as only a mirror in which you look at to observe yourself. The quote of this is, the caption of this is: motivation is temporary. Don't look to get hype for the moment. I don't know what works best for you. I don't claim to know the way for you. Only you know what works best when you are face to face with reality. I only speak facts on human nature. When you read or listen to my work, look at it as a mirror. See yourself in what I say. Don't be quick to agree. Don't be quick to disagree. Just look. Only then will you see truth. Now, you hear me oftentimes say that don't be so quick to agree or don't be so quick to disagree. Let me break that down and why this is very, very important. Everybody wants to tell you, wants to give you some type of advice. Everybody wants to tell you the way, right? And if you're somebody who is lost, if you're somebody who is looking for answers and searching and searching and searching, right? And you're very into personal development, you're into philosophy, you're into psychology, right? Most likely you're being pulled by many people's information, right? You're being pulled by many different directions. And when somebody says something, you view it as absolutes, right? You see it and say, oh, yes, this makes the most sense because I don't know much. I'm in a place where I don't really know where it is that I'm going. So this person seems to have a lot of followers. This person seems to have their life together. So they know exactly what they're talking about, right? This is when I say, don't be so quick to agree with my stuff and don't be so quick to disagree. Just look, because this is when the information is valuable, right? When you see it for yourself. That's the only way. I can tell you what it is that you need to do and you will still lose. I can give you the motivation. I could give you the hype. Go out and make it happen. You can win. You can do it. I believe in you. All this stuff that people say to try to inspire you for the moment, to motivate you for the moment. I can do those things, but those things will not stick if you do not see what I'm actually saying. And with some of the breakdowns we had in the past, if you're a fan of the show, when I talk about seeing, it means acting. It means when you see something, you act immediately, right? And if you actually see this for yourself and you see this in your mind, and this is something that you're viewing from your own point of view in your own head, you don't come with your judgments, you don't come with your, getting upset, you don't come with um, this this feeling of getting offended, right? You don't attach yourself to the information. All you do is view the information, you see it, right? And you try to view yourself in it. How can I see truth in this? Right? Am I doing this? But this only makes sense for people who actually want to see reality. This only makes sense for people who want to see the truth. This doesn't make sense if you're choosing to escape. This doesn't make sense if if escapism is a way of life. This doesn't make sense if you're not serious because you really won't want to see the truth. You wouldn't want to get to the actual of foundation overall problem, right? You would not want to see it because you're so scared of it. You're afraid of it. What happens if I see the truth and it reveals the moves I've been making, but I want to make these escapism moves. I want to continue to make excuses. I want to continue to not be serious. If that's who you are, then what I'm saying in this show will not stick to you. It will not make sense. You will not apply this particular thing that I'm talking about, which is viewing what I say as only a mirror. Because some people don't want to see themselves, so they hide the mirror. They hide the truth. This is why escapism is a way of life. So if you care about reality, you care about the truth. I'm talking about truly, truly caring. This has been a common theme that I've been talking about lately. Being serious and caring about the truth, because this is everything. I'm realizing that people are choosing to lose. People are choosing to not be serious, right? Because it's all a choice. You can see reality. Now you have to make a choice. Now you have to make a choice. You have to make a decision. Sorry. You have to make a decision. Once you see reality, once you see the truth, once you look at these words as a mirror and you observe yourself and you see what's actually going on, you see the moves that you're actually doing. Now that's when the decision comes in. Do I get serious? Am I serious? Do I really want this? Or will I act like I never saw it? Will I continue to ignore it? Will I continue to escape? So anytime you view some type of information and you're all over the place, maybe this is not the only thing you're consuming. Maybe you're consuming multiple people at one time, which is insane. But if you are, consume with an open mind. Consume where you find truth, to see if you find truth in it within yourself. And that's when the information is valuable. Though I do prefer you picking a person and you dig deep inside that person's work and then study and practice that person's work and not be all over the place. But that's just my personal opinion. That's what works for me. That's what worked for me in the past, where you look at a person's work, you dig deep inside the person's work, and you view it as a mirror and see how you can relate to the work, to the words, what people are saying. Can you relate to it? And then once you see the reality, only if you're serious, because when you're serious, that means you want to see it. So when you finally see reality, when you see the truth of the moves behind the moves you make and the things you do and who you really are, when you see the truth, that's when you have to make a decision. With that being said, family, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the love always. If you found this episode valuable, please leave a comment. If you're watching this on YouTube, please leave a comment, like, subscribe. If you're listening to this on your favorite podcast platform, please share it with somebody you know, share it on social media, and I shall see you guys next time. Peace.